keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Very true. Very, very true. Anytime, and I mean anytime, I look back at me being bullied in high school, there was always this one fucking girl in their ear. Always. And you know what? This is the girl I also hung out with one-on-one for a good chunk of freaking time. Like a good chunk of time. She would invite me over to her house. Her family was so kind to me. And every single time something fucking happened to me, she was always in their ear. Always. And immediately, if I retaliated or if I did something, right in the moment, within 2 seconds, she would look at me and she would say, "Good job, yay." Like, she loved this. She loved pinning girls against each other. She loved being out of the way. She loved being an instigator. And that pisses me off. Really and truly pisses me off. And also, with how I grew up, naturally it makes me, put things into perspective. Okay. Even though that was my experience, I empathize with her because I don't know her home life, but I can assume that it wasn't easy. I can assume that she had her own things going on. Now, is that an excuse? No. But does that allow me to forgive and, try to understand? Yes. Does that mean that didn't fuck me up and hurt me? Absolutely the fuck not. Because right after high school, my first instinct was numb. Go numb, girl. You can't feel this shit. You can't do this shit. So, if you're in high school and you feel that someone has those vibes, it's like keep friends close, enemies closer vibes, leave. Walk away. I walked away from my friend group junior year because it's such a blur too when I try to remember, but there was a sleepover, I got attacked. My Aries energy came out. I was like, fuck you guys. And that was an instance where I felt like this girl was just very happy to see girls against each other. I don't know what it is. It's such an interesting, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And something I might not ever understand. But it was fucking ruthless. It was god awful. And everyone bowed down to her. Everyone was afraid of her. When you have that mean girl energy, yeah, people are going to be fucking afraid of you. Sorry. We were all fucking afraid. We were all fucking afraid. And want to know what happened, actually? I went home without my shoes because that same fucking girl, she literally convinced one of my close friends to toss my Birkenstocks in the fucking bushes. Which is crazy. I went home without shoes that day. The next day, I went home without shoes and my mom was pissed off. From that moment, I was like, these people do not give a fuck what happens to you after you leave their house. You're done. You're done. And it's interesting because I didn't cry. Like, I just knew, my body knew. And when you make those decisions to walk away from people, like, it sucks, but all of a sudden you're lighter. And I had, like, my creative thing. I had started YouTube. Like, for the first time, I felt like I was me. I was becoming, I had something that was mine, something that I really, really enjoyed. I wouldn't have been able to probably find that out about myself had I not left the friend group, had I not, stopped trying to be like them. Which is also, there's beauty in all of it, right? And the luckiest part of my life, I feel, are the things that I learned throughout my hardships. I think that is the luckiest thing. Truly and truly. And people can be like, why didn't you leave sooner? Why didn't you leave sooner? Why did you stay so long? And the reality is that my home life was life or death. And at school, something that kept me grounded was Well, you know what? I got bigger problems at home. Like, this doesn't match. This doesn't compare. This could never compare. You would never get it.